Hello, Nithyanandam everyone. So, all of a sudden, I have a lot more hair. I spent the past 2 days at the hair salon getting my jatas fixed up and getting extensions put in, which I know is going to bring up a lot of questions for a lot of people about why do you, me, as like average white girl, wear my hair in dreadlocks? Isn't that cultural appropriation or something? What's going on? So, as you might know from my channel, I am a practicing Shaivite Hindu, and I belong to my guru's Adinam. And Adinam is a Hindu religious monastic institution, which includes an ashram, a residential monastic center, a temple, all sorts of other stuff. It's a religious complex. And so I belong to his organization, I belong to his Adinam. And it is a tradition in Hinduism, and specifically Shaivite Hinduism, for people to wear their hair in this style, because this is how Lord Shiva himself wore his hair. And so religious Shaivites, like a lot of the monks, the sadhus, various types of holy people will wear their hair in this style as a show of their devotion and their desire to be closer to the divine. And according to Hindu scriptures, there's a lot going on with this hairstyle. So, a lot of these scriptures are published on my guru's website, nithyananda.org. I know I downloaded them from there once, and I don't know, somewhere. If you're really interested, you can find it. But, so the story is that the people who will inherit Lord Shiva's kingdom, Kailash, will wear their hair in this style. And that also it has many benefits, that, there's a lot of energy in the hair. There's a lot of energy released from the body through the hair, and not just the hair on the head, but all of your body hair as well. That, energy and all sorts of, whatever esoteric things coming out of the body come out through the hair. And so if you keep your hair short or shaved, it doesn't get caught up in it. But if you keep your hair locked up like this, you're retaining your energy in your hair. Like there's all sorts of, old folk traditions, witchcraft things about brushing and combing your hair to raise energy. And that's because the hair, especially the hair on our head, holds so much energy in it. And also, people that are taking monastic vows in some traditions are instructed to shave their heads and all of their body hair as a way of letting go of these things from the past, and to, free themselves from the things of the past. In my guru's tradition, Adinavasis and also the monastic initiates, sannyasis, are required to either wear their hair in Shiva Jatas, as they're called in Sanskrit in the Hindu tradition, or shave their heads. And those are your only two options. So if you want to join the Adinam as a full-time resident, get your hair done, because otherwise you'll be out there and you'll have to get it done, and they'll be like, you got 24 hours, you got 48 hours to have your hair done. And people freak out, and just get it done now if you're thinking about it, because it's like, honestly, it's a superior hairstyle. Now, and there's just so many more benefits as well. That the way that the hair is, it pulls on the energy points in the scalp and stimulates them in a way, and like, man, it's real. It's real that, and I was having this problem with one of them in one particular location. It was just so painful, and it wasn't even like if I touched it, it was just like painful on my scalp. And I think it was just some karmic pattern or something that was coming up and being released as the hair pulled. It's not like that anymore. Whatever it was got released apparently. But also there's something about hot flashes, and I'm still a few years away from menopause, but my guru says that women that wear their hair in this style don't get hot flashes, and I can't remember exactly why or how or whatever, but I'm all for that. Whatever's going on, I don't know, I'll take it. Now, is this cultural appropriation? So, cultural appropriation is when someone in a position of power over another person because of racism, colonialism, imperialism, whatever, someone who is in the, a dominant, oppressing culture takes something from another culture that is, does not have the same level of social power, takes it and misuses it and corrupts it, and it causes problems for the minority culture, because a lot of times they are forbidden from doing their own cultural things. African Americans and black people in the United States, where, for example, hair is, hair and hairstyling is very important in many African cultures. And, those traditions were brought with the people who were brought to the New World. And so, for black and African American people in the United States, wearing your hair in natural and traditional styles has become very much a political statement and a statement about identity. And that's really, really important for people that are trying to create a sense of community, a sense of a nation, trying to, restore their power in society, or, trying to just like make their place in society, trying to be accepted for their own unique. And so a lot of people will say it's cultural appropriation. I wear them because of Hinduism. I wear them because of my Hindu faith. I wear them because of my Hindu practice. I wear them because it is a required part of my membership as an Adinavasi, and to be able to be a resident at the Adinam. I wear my hair like this. And so it's coming from a very different culture. And there's still very much an awkwardness because of the way the colonial relationship to India that the West has. And I'm very, very aware of this. Having spent so much time in India, I am very, very aware. And there are many uncomfortable places. And people also say that wearing the bindi is cultural appropriation as well. It's something that I have had to really work on, getting myself in the right place where I can feel confident in my own faith, confident in what I am doing, really focused and just confident and just knowledgeable. And if someone asks me, why do you do this or that or the other, that I can explain it clearly to them. No one has ever asked. No one has ever asked. Out in public, no one has ever asked, why do you wear your hair like that? Why do you wear the bindi? Whatever. And I can understand. I can understand why people maybe, they don't, I mean, come on, let's be realistic. White girls are crazy. White girls are kind of crazy. And, a lot of times I can understand that people aren't in a mood to deal with it. And they don't know how they don't know me, they don't know how I'm going to react, they don't know if I'm going to react crazy or positively, or, you know, what the discussion is going to be like, and they don't want to deal with it, and I get it. Like, I totally get it. There are many conversations with strangers that I do not have because I don't want to deal with it. My devotion, my bhakti, my commitment is such that I can have all of these thoughts and doubts and questions and whatever, but I still have to do it, and I have to get over those doubts. I have to get over, you know, whatever. I have to get over the way that people might treat me because of the way I look. I have to get over it because I'm not doing it for anyone else. I dress like this. I look like this as a part of my identity and devotion as a Shaivite Hindu. So that's that. Okay. Nithyananda.